Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a crucial topic, the top 15 assets that keep people poor. It's not always about how much you earn, but how you manage what you earn. You can be making good money, but if you're constantly throwing it at things that decrease in value, you're just digging yourself into a financial hole. We're going to expose these financial traps and what you can do instead to get ahead financially. Make sure to stick around till the end to avoid these financial pitfalls. Let's start with the first asset that keeps people poor: timeshares. You're on vacation, feeling relaxed, and suddenly you're whisked away to a high-pressure presentation about owning a piece of paradise. They promise you luxurious accommodations and unforgettable vacations year after year. But here's the catch: timeshares are notorious for their hidden fees and tricky contracts. You get slammed with maintenance fees, property taxes, and special assessments that seem to go up every year. Reselling a timeshare is notoriously difficult. You'll be lucky to get a fraction of what you paid for it. So, unless you absolutely love paying for vacations you'll never take, steer clear of timeshares. Now let's discuss the second asset that keeps people poor: new cars. I get it, there's nothing quite like that new car smell. But that new car smell comes with a hefty price tag, and it's not just the sticker price you have to worry about. As soon as you drive that shiny new car off the lot, it starts depreciating. We're talking about thousands of dollars in value lost within the first year alone. On top of that, you've got insurance, maintenance, and the ever-increasing price of gas. Now, I'm not saying you have to drive around in a beat-up old clunker, but consider buying a used car that's a few years old. You'll save a ton of money on depreciation. Let's be real. Credit cards are a part of modern life. They're convenient, they can help you build credit, and they often come with perks and rewards. But here's the thing: high-interest credit cards can quickly turn from a convenience into a financial nightmare. Those tempting introductory offers with 0% APR might seem like a good deal, but as soon as that introductory period ends, bam, you're hit with sky-high interest rates. The longer it takes you to pay off your balance, the more you end up paying in interest. So what's the solution? Use credit cards responsibly. Pay your balance in full and on time every month to avoid those killer interest charges. The fourth asset that keeps people poor is payday loans. Avoid payday loans like the plague. These short-term loans might seem like a quick fix, but they're designed to trap you in a cycle of debt. Payday lenders prey on people who are desperate for cash, charging exorbitant interest rates and fees that can quickly spiral out of control. You're better off selling some stuff, picking up a side hustle, or asking a friend or family member for a loan. Anything is better than getting caught in the payday loan debt trap. Chapter 5, Luxury Goods, the next worst asset. We're talking designer handbags, expensive watches, high-end fashion, the things that scream, "I've made it." But here's the thing about luxury goods: they're often terrible investments. Sure, they might make you look and feel good in the moment, but they depreciate in value faster than you can say depreciation. Look, I'm not saying you can't treat yourself to nice things, but don't let status symbols define your worth or drive your financial decisions. Chapter 6, Expensive Weddings. Don't start your marriage in debt. Your wedding day is supposed to be one of the happiest days of your life, but it can also be one of the most expensive. Those lavish weddings with hundreds of guests, designer gowns, and extravagant floral arrangements might look amazing on Instagram, but they can leave you drowning in debt for years to come. Instead of starting your marriage in the red, consider a smaller, more intimate wedding. You can still have a beautiful and meaningful ceremony without breaking the bank. The seventh asset that keeps people poor: unused gym memberships. The ultimate fitness fail. We've all been there. You sign up for a gym membership with the best of intentions, determined to get in shape and live a healthier life. Instead of shelling out for a gym membership you'll rarely use, consider alternative ways to stay active, like working out at home or going for runs outside. The eighth asset that keeps people poor: boats more like holes in the water you throw money into. Boats, the epitome of luxury and leisure, right? Not so fast, my friend. While owning a boat might seem like the ultimate dream, the reality is that boats are notorious money pits. First, you've got the initial cost of the boat itself, which can range from a few $1,000s for a small used boat to hundreds of thousands or even millions for a fancy yacht. But it doesn't stop there. You've got maintenance, storage fees, insurance, and let's not forget the dreaded boat repairs. Unless you're a die-hard boating enthusiast with plenty of disposable income, you're better off renting a boat a few times a year. Chapter 9: Vacation homes, a second home or second mortgage. Imagine this: you're relaxing in your very own vacation home, sipping lemonade on the porch and enjoying breathtaking views. Sounds idyllic, right? But before you rush out to buy that second home, let's talk about the financial realities of owning a vacation property. First and foremost, you're essentially taking on a second mortgage, with all the responsibilities that come with it. Just because you're not living there full-time doesn't mean things don't break or need to be replaced. Additionally, there are property taxes, utilities, and insurance costs that can add up quickly. An empty vacation home is also a missed opportunity for rental income, which could help offset some of these expenses. All these factors combined can turn your dream vacation home into a financial burden, keeping you poor instead of enriching your life. The 10th asset that keeps people poor is designer clothes. Let's be real, who doesn't love a little retail therapy now and then? But when it comes to designer clothes, it's easy to get caught up in the allure of luxury brands and the latest fashion trends. Here's the thing: designer clothes are like the fast food of the fashion world. They're expensive, they lose their value quickly, and they don't do much for your long-term financial health. Instead of blowing your money on clothes that depreciate faster than a new car, focus on building a wardrobe of high-quality, timeless pieces. Chapter 11: Fancy electronics. In today's tech-obsessed world, it's easy to get caught up in the never-ending cycle of new phone releases, the latest gadgets, and the shiniest new electronics. But here's the thing about fancy electronics: they depreciate in value faster than almost any other asset. Instead of shelling out for the latest and greatest gadgets, consider holding on to your electronics for a little longer. Wait for a really good deal before upgrading, and consider buying refurbished or gently used electronics to save some cash. Chapter 12: High-maintenance pets, the costs beyond cuddles. Pets are amazing companions, but some pets come with a higher price tag than others. We're talking about those high-maintenance breeds that require specialized care, frequent grooming appointments, and maybe even the occasional visit to a pet therapist. Before you fall in love with that adorable but high-maintenance pup, consider the ongoing costs of caring for them. From vet bills to grooming appointments, food, toys, and everything in between, owning a pet can put a serious dent in your budget. Be realistic about the financial commitment involved and choose a pet that fits your lifestyle and your budget. The 13th asset that keeps people poor is collectibles. While they can be a fun and potentially lucrative hobby, they're not always the wisest investment. While some collectibles, like rare stamps or vintage cars, can appreciate in value over time, many others end up gathering dust in attics and basements. Unless you're a seasoned collector with a deep understanding of the market, investing in collectibles can be a risky proposition. Let's talk about the 14th asset that keeps people poor: luxury cars. While they may look impressive and feel great to drive, luxury cars are notorious for their rapid depreciation and high maintenance costs. The moment you drive a new luxury car off the lot, it loses a significant portion of its value, and the costs don't stop there. Maintenance, repairs, and insurance for these vehicles can drain your finances, making it harder to build wealth. Instead, consider opting for a reliable, more affordable vehicle that won't break the bank and will help you stay on the path to financial stability. The 15th asset that keeps people poor is luxury items. While they may seem like a status symbol, these items often depreciate quickly and can lead to significant financial strain. Instead of investing in luxury items, consider putting your money into assets that appreciate over time. This way you can build wealth and secure your financial future. Remember, true wealth is built through smart investments, not flashy purchases. Thanks for watching. Today, we explored the top 15 assets that keep people poor, from timeshares and payday loans to luxury goods and expensive cars. These assets can drain your finances quickly. High-interest credit cards, unnecessary insurance, and brand-new electronics are also common traps. Don't forget about subscription services, extended warranties, and vacation homes. Even collectibles, boats, and timeshares can be financial pitfalls. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. So, let us know in the comments which asset surprised you the most.